Okay.
Man, why do you say Rudy Taylor on the bottom?
Because my boss, I was trying to teach her how to do a Zoom call, and apparently she's still logged in.
Wow. Okay, I was just curious.
She changed her name to Rudy all over.
I was going to log out and log back in, and I'm too tired to do that.
Yeah.
I didn't know I'd been out that long. I was just making sure.
You've been gone a long time, Margaret.
I did not change my name to Rudy.
But anyway, so I've got Melissa Gallimay for July. Nina Sinstera, I think is her last name. I met her at Entre Leadership. Really sweet girl. She'll be after Summit, so she'll be in August. And then Wendy Sanchez said she'd talk, and Kara Canizaro said she'd talk. So all of those are really, really good. So that's kind of the next few months. And then, of course, Emily Hawkins, my coach, said that she'd talk too. So we've got some good team calls lined up for after this. But also the other kind of big recognition thing for literally like today, this week, we've got a couple of new team builders on the leadership ladder. Suzanne is one of them, and Bethany Bacon hit team builder for the first time today. So that's very, very exciting. For those of you that don't know or haven't looked into the leadership ladder a lot, because it's still kind of something that we haven't focused super heavily on, it's really, it's kind of made to link your rank and your income goals all together. So it really brings volume into play. It brings like being more of an actual business builder into play instead of just going for rank by itself and not actually having any people working below you, or, you know, having really crappy volume, but you're a diamond or whatever. So it brings it all together and focuses more on the business as a whole with your leadership ladder. So team builder is a really, really great step to get to. And then we had another one. I got the email just a little bit ago. Holly, I don't even know if you know this. You are Success Club 5 All-Star this month.
What?
No, 10. Shoot. What was it? I think it was 10.
Wow.
Anyway, you're
That's
All-Star.
awesome.
Good
So,
job, Holly.
yeah, Success Club All-Star is hitting Success Club for 12 months in a row, which is awesome.
Yay!
So,
Hey.
yeah.
Nice job.
Idea.
Hadn't messaged me about it, so I was like, I don't know that Holly even knows this yet.
Where do you go to find out that kind of thing?
Yeah, so that's really awesome. So congratulations, everybody.
Woohoo.
Woohoo! So I will open it up. What do you guys want to hear? How about it? And we can all brainstorm, or I can tell you stuff, or whatever.
Holly, what's your secret?
Huh?
What's Holly's secret to do it? I mean, just invite.
Yeah, I usually have about 20 to 25 conversations going at any time.
Mm-hmm.
Ongoing. It's not like every day I talk to those people. I mean, I keep a list on paper, and at least once a week, and sometimes a couple times a week, I contact them about something, not necessarily health related.
Right.
And then eventually it gets to health related. And eventually I invite them. Sometimes it's just to a free group, and sometimes it's, hey, you ought to try this all access.
They're just like we're supposed to do it. That works.
Yeah.
But Holly is really, really good at consistently, like she always, always, always has that many conversations just going, you know? So by the middle of the month, you're usually at least like 8 or 10, typically.
Yeah, I don't start off strong usually, but somehow it happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
And Holly also, I will say this, she is like the master of bringing her shaker cup in the grocery store with her, and she always gets customers that she scopes out at the grocery store. It's amazing. Like she'll message me and be like, got another customer on the, potato chip aisle. Or
Yeah.
No lie.
Or in the bathroom. I've seen a few posts about the bathroom.
I was standing in the line for the bathroom at a grocery store here, and the lady came out and she said, I'm so sorry you don't want to go in there. And I was like, oh no, what's wrong? And she told me she had digestive issues and whatever. And I'm standing there with my shaker cup. And I'm like, well, let me tell you something. We got in a conversation. I got her phone number before I ever even got to go to the bathroom.
That's funny.
Aw.
Hey, Kenzie.
Hi.
I just left Mardell, which is owned by Hobby Lobby. I don't know if you guys have those, and carried my cup in there.
That's a really good idea.
It's kind of like being an ambulance chaser.
Yeah.
But in a healthy way.
Right?
You're helping them.
I do. I go up and down the aisles. I'm like, who needs to hear from me today?
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It works. I know it's kind of crazy, and it's kind of, I don't know if it's passive aggressive or what it is, but
But it works, whatever it is.
yeah. And I'll put my cup right up there on the shelves if I'm looking at whatever. And sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Got to move my cup out of your way.
Good idea.
I'm kind of weird like that. But it has worked. I actually have had sales like that before.
And like a lot of them too, not just one or two, but you've had quite a few.
Sometimes we don't even talk about Shakeology or anything there in the store. I'll just say, hey, what are you looking for? Because we'll be looking at, I don't know, party supplies or something. And I just make a friend and I'm like, oh, that'd be a great idea. And we start talking about things. And I said, well, let me add you on Facebook because I want to contact you about how you're doing decorating your daughter's locker or whatever it is. That was one of them. So. Yeah.
Jamie O'Rear does that type thing a lot too, like with everybody that she meets out in, public places or, with her kids' activities or anything. She somehow gets, to where she can add them on Facebook, not necessarily about Beachbody, but just to add them as a friend on Facebook.
Right.
So that she can contact them again. And then, they start seeing all of her health and fitness related posts. And then eventually down the road, continue to build a relationship and then get in to the Beachbody stuff, like not hit them up the very next day.
Right. Jess Cogs does it too.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing I do when I first add them, I go to their page and I make them a close contact, a close friend, so that I know they're going to see my posts.
And you're going to see theirs.
Right. Sometimes it's annoying. Sometimes you find out, wow, they post 10 times a day. You just have to ignore all those notifications.
Yeah. Yep.
I added someone just because we were both looking at the clearance rack and I'm like, do you know when a lot of sales are around town? And she's like, yeah, I stay on top of it. And I said, well, let me add you on Facebook so I can message you every week and like, where are the good sales? And that's how we became friends.
That's kind of thinking outside of the box. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's good. It's very good. I'm not that gutsy in person.
Yeah.
Behind a computer is a totally different ballgame for me. And in person,
you're
I'm like,
Yeah.
You can grocery aisle. That's why you are where you're at, Kim, because you can still do it. You can.
Mine is like all on the computer though. Very little of it is in person stuff for me. But
That's even better.
an area that we don't need to work on though.
The same way, Kim. I can talk on a computer, but not on face to face.
Yeah. It like scares the heck out of me. But
To me, it's less awkward than giving someone a business card.
Yeah.
I agree. I never use my business cards. I don't even really advocate people get them made anymore. Because if somebody hands me a business card, I throw the thing away when I get home. I'm like, that's probably what they're going to do with mine. So what's the point, right? Add them on Facebook. I think it's a
Picture.
Hmm?
There's like some crazy statistic. If you have your photo on your business card, like people don't throw those away. Like, you know how realtors always have like their photo on their business card?
Yeah.
I don't know. I went to like some training thing and it was like a crazy statistic. Like 60% of people or 70% of people like don't throw out business cards with your pictures on it. I don't have business cards. I don't hand them out, but my picture would not be on it either. But
I did, and I got like, I did. I'm not using them anymore because I got like 5 perverted messages on my voicemail.
Yeah, if you still use yours.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So I'm not using them anymore. I mean, it was I don't know what happened, but it was like somebody must have given my phone number out. I don't know what happened, but it was, or my photo. I don't know. Whatever. And plus, I don't use them because my hair was like 10 inches longer and I don't even look like that anymore.
They might think that it's been a bot.
The other thing I was going to say about this is, I don't know, but in our practice, like we have business cards and magnets. And the reason we have magnets is because people don't throw away a magnet.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I don't know if anybody's ever thought about doing magnets, but I mean, they're a little more expensive, but they're really not that pricey. So
we had leashes too with the vet's name on it, you know, so that when we would take a dog out, we would have the name and printed leashes, so they would take it with them. Yeah.
I had the magnets too, and it had a notepad attached to the bottom of it, and people loved those.
Mm-hmm.
So when they were done with the notepad, they can just tear the notepad off, and they still had our magnet.
That's a good idea.
But I don't know. I kind of think that's different with your vet clinic on
I know. I think so too.
versus like some random person that gives you a magnet for their health and fitness.
Yeah.
Like, probably not going to put it on their refrigerator. Like they
I know, right?
That would be awkward.
Yeah, but it does, those do work for like practices for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, it does. Hey, do you know, on a side note, Kim, Dr. Utkoff, who I used to work for, you know, is on hospice, pancreatic cancer.
Oh,
Year and a half. Yeah, so his practice is closing in
which practice did he have?
at Health Center in Arlington.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's sad. Yeah, I just found it out a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's just the vet thing.
Yeah. You have a lot of vet-related people in here.
Yeah. What personal development book is everybody reading? I'm curious to know.
That's a good question. I'm reading. Oh, you got it.
That's Holly.
Yay! You guys know Failing Forward is like my all-time favorite personal development book. It's amazing.
It is. It's good.
If you're scared of anything, you need to read it.
Mhm.
So pretty much everybody needs to read it.
And then Susan, the other book, You're Badass, is awesome too.
Mm-hmm.
The one I'm reading right now is really good.
Which one is that?
You're a badass at making money.
I saw that at the
Oh,
books.
the new
Is it?
one.
It's really good. I'm reading a book called Daring Greatly too, but it's a little too scientific for me, and I don't have that kind of brain. But it is really good for anybody who needs to focus more on being brave and daring in their lives, but in a scientific way. So it's hard for me because I'm more like, I'm not going to analyze it, and all that. But scientific people might want to consider it. And then there's this one.
Yeah.
It's good.
Okay, good to know.
That one I'll be done with in like a day. And the other one might take me another 6 months. But it's good. It's good.
Good.
I'm reading Christy Wright's Business Boutique. I just got into it, but it's good so far.
I heard it was good.
I bought it at Entre Leadership because she was one of the speakers. She was awesome.
I love her. I did the Business Boutique conference like November, I think of 2015.
Mhm.
And she's just awesome. Like she's so motivational and just like totally my cup of tea. I just love listening to her.
Yeah, she's really good. Her whole talk for Entre Leadership was really centered around like time management and, for a lot of us being business owners and parents and all this kind of stuff. And it was really good. So they had like all of their books on sale for like $10 at Entre Leadership. So I bought one of them. Yeah. I came home with like 10 books.
I saw that post.
When am I going
was
to read all of this stuff?
Yeah.
But
You're going to read it.
I'm reading, excuse me, 10X Rule right now by Grant Cardone. Cardone, I don't know how you say his last name. I love it. I love it. It's like, it's not a touchy-feely, make you feel good kind of book. It's like, kick you in the pants, just freaking do it,
What's the name of it?
The 10X Rule.
The 10X Rule. Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you.
And I think that's the one that you commented on, something that I posted about it the other day. And you said,
Yes.
oh, I need this book.
Yes. Like he got it right on the money, what you were saying about
About criticism, I think it was.
It was great. I've got to read it.
Yeah. And then the whole thing, I mean, it's really, really good about like what activities you just need to be doing. Like if you want to be successful in anything, like suck it up. You got to work at it. You just have to do it. Like no questions asked. It's that kind of book. It's not like, oh, find your inner self, like all of this kind of stuff. It's like.
Right. Like overthinking it stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good. So that's what But another good one I will say for anybody like newer that's on here, Jocelyn, or any of our other new coaches that are watching the call, like watch the replay, some really, really good ones to start out with, like as a new coach. Failing Forward by John Maxwell, the one that Holly just held up a minute ago.
Love it.
Is amazing. It changes your whole thoughts on failure. And I think a lot of us are really, really scared of failure in a lot of different ways, you know? And it just changes your whole mindset on it. It's really good. And then The Slight Edge by, who wrote that one? It was John somebody. John?
Wasn't he Jeff Olson?
Yes, Jeff Olson. That was it. Yes. The Slight Edge. It's really, really good about like just the everyday behaviors that you need to do to create these habits, you know, to build a business or to, you know, lose 50 pounds or like whatever your goal is. It's like the small decisions that you make every single day are going to slowly get you to that goal. It's a really good one for like a new coach too. Those are kind of two of my favorites for newer people. So, that's a good one. Sorry. Miracle Morning, yes.
Yeah, I read that.
Love that one.
That's also really good. I kind of quit doing it, but it is very good.
I'm reading a different one. It's not like on our list supposedly, but it's Battlefield of the Mind with Joyce Meyer. It's an older book. It's kind of it's kind of faith, but not really. She's a Christian writer, but it is so good.
What else is it about?
It's mental control of the thoughts that you have and how to do that. And she's more practical than a lot of these other, or for me, the other find her inner self kind of people. I can't do that in a book. So she's really, really good. I'm almost done with it, but that's helped me a lot.
Cool.
Just make sense of your thoughts inside your head, you know, that you say, I can't help that. Well, you can, you know.
And what was it called? Battle
of the Mind.
Battle of the
By
Mind.
Joyce Meyer.
It sounds interesting.
It's good.
Cool. What's everybody else reading? Christy, what are you reading?
What are you going to read?
Or what are you going to read? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, I started reading Girl Code, but it's just not talking to me. I need to switch to something else. I like to listen to Grant Cardone's podcast, though. I love him.
Yeah.
And is a salesman, and he actually listens to him all the time. He had the whole set of CDs and gave them to me. And
That's
I put
awesome.
Yeah, he's great. I like it because he's like, get off your ass and do it. You know, like quit. You know, that's what I need to hear.
Yeah, that's what I like too. That's why I really like this 10X rule book too. That's very much how it is. Cool. Girl Code was funny. Like, I liked it. I know Stacy loved Girl Code.
I love it.
And it's like, to me, that's one of those that you either really, really like it or it's kind of, yeah, that was nice, but you know.
I liked it. I liked the story behind it, you know, but it was just like, it didn't motivate me. I just wanted to.
Yeah. Like it seems like a decent book, but it's not making me want to get up and do anything.
Yeah, it didn't.
Yeah, it was a good book, and I thought that the whole comparison aspect of it, like compare your business to other people, that was a huge part. And I say, if you're going to read any part of it, read that part.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, lift each other up, don't compete with each other. You know, we're united and we are doing this all together. And I thought that was the best takeaway from that, for sure.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I agree. That was a really good part, and something that we struggle with. I think all of us struggle with a lot as coaches. Like, you know, so-and-so's rank advancing, or so-and-so's getting all these, you know, new customers, or so-and-so's doing this, and then you feel like you're not, you know, doing enough, and it's really hard. And You just have to focus on your own business, focus on you and what you can do. Everybody's situation is different, and but that is hard. It's like you've got to smack yourself in the face almost and snap yourself out of it.
Because 9 times out of 10, they're doing everything and you're not doing everything. That's why they're ranking. And I mean, that's really it. If not, then it'll catch you next month. But that's honestly why they're getting more than what we are, because we're not doing it all.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Good kick in the butt, Margaret.
I mean, I admit it. I've half-assed everything. I'll know. And it's like, when it gives me, I'm like, I mean, it's ridiculous. Sorry, my Wi-Fi. I mean, it's ridiculous. I'm just like, whatever. I can't complain and compare myself to badass Suzanne when I'm not doing half of what she does. I mean, just a badass. Just a badass.
What?
Funny.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Well, I mean, I have my days where I don't feel like that. So, I mean, I feel exactly like you do sometimes. I mean, I think we all do. And that's the thing, like, we're not alone when we have those bad days or we have a rut. Like, we've all been there, and we, just have to let it go and stop letting it drag you down. I've learned that lesson several times in the past 2 years. So
I think I'm chill.
Yep.
Think about what you can do that moment to change the outcome of your day.
That's a good
It's
idea.
getting dark in my mom's room, and I can't turn on the lights.
It's getting dark, Rudy Taylor.
You'll see your outline. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Good combos, guys. Okay, so Holly had asked, was this a question for like things that you want me to post in our group or get a speaker on this? But you said something, you said, anyone getting consistent success on Instagram. So like you want to hear a team call from somebody like that, or just record it like video trainings, or both?
You know what? As long as they're effective at explaining it and it's tips that I gain, I don't necessarily care how I get the information, whatever's easiest.
I wasn't exactly sure what you meant with the comment. So, but I think that's good. I've been listening to some Instagram stuff lately, and I posted one in Delta Fire the other day. The girl, she's, a little different, but she had some really, really good tips.
It's so fun.
Ready to puke and crap all at the same time?
Yeah. She had some interesting choices of words.
Yeah.
But she had good tips, like very
absolutely.
Instagram tips. Yeah. And I know Jamie O'Rear she did a live video in the Wildfire page the other day that I haven't even watched, but
the one and Brooks is good too in the social media. I mean,
okay.
She tagged Jamie's video of how to use it, like that she made a couple months ago.
Okay.
That was good.
Okay. I'll watch that one too and see if I can get them somehow into our team page, because it's hard with live videos.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to get them in how to share a link or whatever, but yeah, I'll work on that or see if they
It might have been on YouTube too, so we might be able to.
that would be easy. Yeah. But the thing I'm kind of finding as I start playing around with Instagram, and I was even considering like reaching out to Becky or something, Becky Brissett. I know she finds like most of her challengers now on Instagram. Her and Christina both find a lot of people on Instagram, and kind of seeing what all they do. But I think Instagram it scared me for a long time, and I think I just didn't understand it. Yeah, Nikki Goss is awesome too. And Jamie did a team call with Nikki that was really, really good.
That video is excellent.
Yeah. And
Melanie Mitro has a great one.
Melanie does on Instagram? Okay.
Like, I took notes. And
I
I don't
think
normally.
make like a file or something in Delta Fire with like Instagram trainings, or like create a document or something. Any piece
Sorry, but I saw the Rudy Taylor to everyone. I'm like, who the hell is Rudy Taylor?
I did the same thing.
You want me to log out?
Oh, no, you're okay. I'm like, wait a minute. Who's on here that I don't see?
Let's see. So Instagram, we got Brooke Griffin, the Amber chick, Nikki Goss,
Melanie.
Melanie, Jamie.
Yeah, I found that Melanie one and I sent it to Amy Morris. So I
Okay.
could send it to you if you want to post it or something.
Yeah, send it to me and I'll start like a whole document of like good Instagram trainings.
Okay.
It seems like it's easier.
Hey, Jen Richardson have one.
Who's that?
She's rocking. Jen Richardson.
Jen Richardson. Okay.
I'll send it. Yeah.
Okay.
She is amazing. She's doing all her business on Instagram.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that'd be great.
She's explaining it real good. Yeah.
Like actually what she does and everything. Cool. That'd be awesome. Because I think like from what I understand, it seems like, you know, like people follow you because they want to, not because you're like friends with them or whatever and they feel like they have to, but because they want to follow you for some specific reason. So I think a lot of people are having a lot of success, and with the whole, you know, picking your 30 hashtags and all of that, which I know Jamie and Nikki Goss talk a lot about how to like choose your hashtags and stuff. So
It's pretty cool. I haven't.
especially getting ready to go into the UK. Jamie did another one on specifically targeting like UK people. So
That one was really good because I haven't done much with Instagram, and so like sitting there listening to her, I'm like, oh my god, this is brilliant. Like, I mean, it's some simple things that you can do, and for me, like, I don't know, we were talking about this the other day. I just get overwhelmed thinking about taking an hour to sit down and do that kind of thing. But just anyway, it was really good tips. So
okay. Yeah, because that's the one I haven't watched.
We were just told on another training that there is a Instagram shadowing or whatever it's called. It's something with shadowing that they blocking certain hashtags. So if people overusing like UK hashtags, because we are all going into the UK right now, that they blocking hashtags.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know if you can Google what hashtags being blocked, but people will not see them.
Interesting.
So it's still going on. I don't know for how long, but it's been going on.
I don't know what to do about that, but yeah, that's good to know. Yeah, we should Google it for sure. I'm not good enough with these hashtags to know what the heck to do with them anyway. But yeah, Jocelyn, in case you didn't know, because you are so new, so we're expanding into the UK in the fall. So
I saw that.
yeah, so that's going to be like this whole, you know, massive new market of people that we haven't been able to.
That makes me want to move there.
You and Suzanne both. She'll go to Scotland, you'll go to England.
Hey.
Yep.
But
We'll
if
be
you
rich.
know people over there or anything like that,
It
like start
rains all the bloody time.
do what?
Did you hear? I said it rains all the bloody time.
That's true.
I'm okay with that.
I'm not. I spent 1 week in Scotland though. This was like back in high school, and it didn't rain for the whole week.
Oh, wow.
Gorgeous. Like it was the weirdest thing. I was like, I thought it rained every day here. It was-
My whole honeymoon, we got like drizzled on, and that was it. Like for 2 weeks, we like they said it was like a miracle that it didn't rain. But
No.
I got a sunburn.
Sunburn in Scotland. That's kind of funny. But yeah, so if you know people over there, start talking to them. You know, I think, what is it? England,
Wales,
and part of Ireland.
Ireland.
Is it North Ireland or something?
Well, yeah, I mean Ireland in
No,
general.
but there's two parts. There's two parts, and it's
Ireland too.
yeah.
Nori?
I thought it was only the Brit.
The what?
I'll have to look it up.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Ireland too. It's United Kingdom in general.
Yeah, but I think it's only part of Ireland.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll Google it.
Well, yeah, or FAQ it.
Yeah,
FAQs. Like, because isn't there something that like part of Ireland is in this huge civil war thingy or whatever? They just don't.
Yeah, I think that's probably.
Yeah, and so like I think it's only either north or south. I don't know, whatever, or east or west, whatever. I obviously don't know my geography.
Well, it's north. Yeah, because there's Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
It's right here.
So Google says the UK consists of Great Britain being England, Scotland, and Wales, and Ireland to the west consists of UK's province of Northern Ireland and the Irish Republic.
Yeah, it's Northern Ireland. England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland.
Yeah. That's what it, because they're the ones that are connected, like on the whole landmass thing. And then isn't the Irish Republic separate?
I love this geography lesson.
Nobody did well in geography, Kim. None of us.
Hey, I was good at science.
Okay, so I'm kind of stressing out over this whole UK thing. And like, there's only 65 million people over there. And part of me is like, there's over 300 million in the US. Like, I'm kind of going to stick to the US because the UK is kind of stressing me out. And I'm not.
Me too, to be honest. Like,
not me.
And that's Carl. That's kind of been part of Carl's point in this whole Carl's Coaches Challenge thing that some of us are in. Is like, yeah, you know, kind of get prepared for the UK, but don't freak out about it and don't put all your time in it because, yes, there are still so many people here in the US that we need to help. Just like you said, Ashley, and that's very, very true.
Yeah.
So, you know, when you have time, if you want to add a couple UK hashtags in on your Instagram, go for it. But, yeah, don't, like, stress about it.
Okay,
I have
to
a
leave.
friend over
My
there
friend's about to
collecting.
die. I don't want to be rude.
Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in. It was good to see you.
Thank you. I have
Bye.
8%. I got to go.
Okay.
Bye, you guys.
Bye. Let's see here. Alrighty. What other questions does anybody have? Or things?
Oh, well, I have that UK launch group that's open if anybody wants to be in there because I'm just going to be adding documents. So if you have people that have contacted you, if you want to put them in there, there's quite a few people in there already, and it's just a team-wide group. So we can just add our people in there, and then I'll be releasing all the launch information that Beachbody puts up.
Cool.
And then, I mean,
It's all in one place.
I'm not prepared to do any kind of challenge group right now. Like mentally, I'm not doing that with them. Like Jamie O'Rear is doing like a clean eating challenge group with them. Her group, I'm not doing that right now. So basically, it's just an information group where people can ask questions, have one place to put everybody so that they're not spread out all over the place. Oh my God, my mom is snoring so bad.
Do you want us to like help contribute like just meal plans to it and like random stuff like that so that it's not all just like launch information but actual like content too? Like I'm thinking, for example, when we do the grilling challenge, like just throw the meal plans and the recipes in there too, just so they have something. Or
honestly, I don't want it to be like that because I feel like it'll get disorganized and it'll be just another group. I was just really wanting it to be a place where we can collect. I mean, right now I have like 15 British people in there and one person that's ready to be a coach, and she's just collecting people and putting people in there.
That's awesome.
So really it is just because Beachbody, from what I read, is about to start releasing like training so that coaches that are ready to go
can go.
will already know what to do on day one. So basically it's a holding place for the releases of all the information that coaches, possible coaches or challengers will get the information they need.
Cool.
But I think that if there is a challenge group for a free eating, I'm sorry, I'm so tired. A free eating group, or you know what I mean, free clean eating group. God, oh my God. We could post an invite in there and get them in like a free group so that they would know, you know, see how we run our groups, or come do this and get on a plan already. And then when, you know, you're ready to go, you can get started on 21 Day Fix or whatever.
And if you wanted to, sorry, get your mom snoring and me coughing my head off. If you wanted to, you could even go ahead and send like the person that you have that wants to be a coach. Go ahead and send her like, you know, the welcome form that I have for Welcome to Delta Fire, you know, and she could work through that and go ahead and work through like the 7-day quick start and, you know, just kind of get some of that basic information.
Yeah.
I
was trying to decide how to do that, because everything that I read is like, I know there's going to be a lot of differences.
Yeah.
So it's like, the compensation will be different.
Yeah.
Like everything is going to be kind of confusing. So I was just kind of waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I can do it like in weeks. I don't know. I just don't want to overwhelm anybody and get them like freaked out before it even launches.
Before they even sign up. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
But I also want to start adding some good content to it, just maybe once a day or something. So maybe I will. Maybe I'll just post some, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it.
Or even just every couple of days, you know, not necessarily.
Or maybe once a week right now, since it's like 4 months away.
Yeah.
I think once a week.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, y'all can add people that you find to that group if you want. So let me know if you need in there.
Thank you.
Later.
That's really smart.
Thanks.
Just say it.
So one thing, just to throw this out there, for those of you that have working coaches, I started doing mastermind threads, which a lot of you know of because a lot of you are in them. And they're going over really, really well. So I grouped everybody into groups of like 3 to 4 coaches, depending on like where they were, like what level they're at. And I think everybody's really liking that small group environment. So, and I think Emily's doing that with her coaches too, and getting really good, you know, success and really getting people talking and working together. So if any of you guys have working coaches, I think it's a really good idea. It seems to be working for a lot of us anyway. Random tidbit to throw out there at you. Let's see. What else? That's about it.
My mom and I have been arranging.
Super cute dog.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so everyone say a positive for their day.
Hey, you guys are all frozen, so I don't know what you actually see.
We were just saying super cute dog. He's
Hera. Thank
positive
you.
for the day.
She never actually jumps up in here while I'm sitting here on my cell phone. So, she's changing. Okay, so with your mastermind, what you said is you grouped your working coaches together into a group. Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm. And I did it not in Facebook groups, in little message threads. So I have like 3 coaches in a message thread together, and I have like 4 or 5 different message threads based on like just where they are in training and with their business and that sort of thing. And I just started it like a week ago or a few days ago. So, but everybody seems to really like it. Do you guys like it? I should ask because a lot of you.
Yeah, I just started today, but I like it.
Yeah, me too. I really,
I hate it.
I know. I'm like, thanks a lot, man.
This kidding.
more message thread for me to read.
No, just kidding. I like it.
it.
I've gotten good response from everybody so far. So
That's good.
especially the newer coaches
Yeah.
that are in a group with like just 2 other new coaches, you know, they seem to really like that.
Suzanne, when we started, remember we had to audition for that thing that Kim put on, remember? It was like 3 or 4 coaches. That was like, I think the first Emerald to Diamond push or so. That was life-changing. That's where I think that we just, got going, because we had her one-on-one time to coach us and to learn that. So I think that these they're really, really, really helpful. And it was only like 3 or 4 of us. I think Jamie was in there.
Which is you
But
and
it's not, okay, yeah, we freaking skyrocketed quick.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. It was you and Jamie, and then Suzanne was right along with you guys. I don't think
Yeah,
you
Suzanne
group.
wailing it out at the beginning.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You hit Diamond like right at the same time.
90 days. Yes, we did, Suzanne. Was she Diamond? Yeah, you were.
You?
You?
Me?
90 days
Yeah.
about? Yeah.
Yeah, I started in March and I was Diamond in June.
Yeah.
I guess that's 90 days.
Yep.
I like the small group. I mean, we definitely had that advantage. So I think breaking the team down into small, similar groups like we were all kind of just starting and had similar goals. It makes a huge difference.
And we were so overwhelmed and with so much information that we could kind of put it all together individually instead of with 50 people. So these mastermind groups make sure that a new coach involved in, because it changes everything.
Yeah.
And I think that was one thing that I really took away from Entre Leadership was just, you know, everybody is so different in what they need and their personality. And that's why I went back and did the whole color code thing that I had never paid attention to ever, you know? And it was really, what was really surprising to me is there's only been 2 other people on the whole entire team that are reds like me.
Oh, wow.
2. Me and 2 other people. That's it. And
Who's a red? I want to know who's a red.
Holly.
Oh, I figured.
Yeah. And Marissa, one of my new coaches, Marissa.
I'm shocked that you and I did not get the same one.
Yeah. I know. Everybody else is like blue and yellow. Oh, well, obviously. Yeah. What other color is there? I think there's white. I don't think anybody's been white yet. But I was really, really surprised, you know, because, and that was something that at Entre Leadership that they were talking about, you know, yeah, you have to work with the people that are putting the work in, but you also have to know how to talk to different types of people. And I think for me, I was just like talking to everybody like they were me, like the way that I want to hear things and the way that I do things, which is not the same for everybody, you know? And so I kind of wonder if like that's where the disconnect was, you know? So now I have to learn how to talk to everybody. Learn what the blues and the yellows like.
Good luck, because it changes every day.
Yeah. See, us reds, I mean, just give us a target and we'll hit it. Like, it's just
changes every day, maybe hours.
Yep.
But that's just something good for you guys, you know, as you're building your teams, you know, something to pay attention to is, yes, you have to work with the people that are putting the work in and are, you know, truly showing you that they want this, and not try to drag people along that aren't doing anything. But at the same time, you've got to give people what they need, you know, whether it's just, you know, recognition or positive uplifting comments. Hey, you're doing great, or whatever it is, you know, just to pay attention to people's different personalities, which I totally was not doing. So anyway, and there is
Hey, can you tag me to that color personality thingy?
yes, I will
Because
put
I totally missed that. That was one of my just being overwhelmed, and I totally forgot.
And I may not have put it anywhere, honestly, like in the team page.
Oh, it's cutting out again.
Some little forms, but yeah.
I think I saw it somewhere, but it was.
Is that a link that like you had to pay for, or is that one I can share with my team?
Yeah, it's one you can share because it's a free color code assessment thing. I'll put it in Delta Fire. I'll put the link in there. And it's not one that gives you like all the detail of everything, but at least it gives you an overview.
Yeah, true.
And then I was just going to Google like and get the PDFs for what the different colors mean, you know, like the different personality types. I'll see if I can make like, if I find the PDFs for all of them, if I can make an album of it in Delta Fire or something so that we all have it as reference.
Yeah. Okay.
Because like when you fill out your form, you get your, you know, profile basically for what your color is, but you don't get all the other ones. So I need to go and find all the other ones.
I screenshotted my blue one so I can send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me.
One.
Yeah, so you don't get what we get, like when we, oh. So it just tells you that I was a yellow.
Yeah, I just know that you're a yellow.
Oh, wow.
But I don't know exactly what all that means until I go and look it up, which I haven't done yet.
Oh, that's half the battle. It's good.
It means that I'm spontaneous and crazy.
Have you guys have you read the personality type book? I read it in a back couple of months ago, but I can't remember a thing. But there is a book.
Is it the one on your no, I haven't. I haven't read any of them on personality types, honestly. I hear a lot of really good things about something about your love language. I don't know if that's the same thing.
No.
I love that.
But yeah, I've heard lots of really good stuff about that.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'm getting into all y'all's love languages. No.
I'm the acts of service, just so you know.
Mine is too, Suzanne.
Yeah, I mean, you touch me, I don't care. Don't do that. It's funny, but it's true.
But take out the trash and build me something.
Right? Tell me I'm awesome and do the dishes.
That would probably be me too. Do something useful with yourself.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Okay, here comes the book. Thank you, Debbie.
Never sign up.
I can't read it. You're frozen. She's still frozen.
Okay, hold on.
Kim, I got a
Personality
question.
class.
Yeah, what's your question, Holly?
Did you see Christina Delgado's in Wildfire Empire? I think she said we are doing Red Night.
Oh, great.
Oh, Jamie said that?
No, Delgado. Christina.
Huh. I'll message Jamie again because last time I messaged Jamie, she said she probably wasn't.
It's when she went live last night.
She went live on Wildfire last night?
No, in the Diesel Nation Summit page.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, because all of Diesel Nation always does it.
So
Yeah.
but we aren't.
Well, that's what's kind of up in the air. Jamie and I were wondering if we were going to do red or not.
Okay. Well, as soon as you find out, I need to start shopping.
Okay. I'll ask Jamie again.
Why don't we just do our own team colors? Like,
Well, let's
I
make
like
Jamie and I were wondering about like a gray or something. And then like we could all wear like gray and everybody accent with whatever the heck jewelry you want. And, you know, so we'll not all look exactly the same in a red dress. I don't know. I just feel like red is a really hard color for a lot of people to wear.
I do too. It is.
And if you get a red dress, like, unless you go on Valentine's dates, which probably none of us do anymore, never gonna wear it again. Like,
No.
who wears a red dress anywhere? I don't know.
We haven't worn, I mean, I know I haven't worn anything since Summit 2015. I didn't wear that
I
again.
haven't either. I haven't worn either of mine.
Mafia picture, that's about it. Y'all know when I posted that shortly after, there was somebody that commented, y'all are throwing up gang signs or something. Remember that? And I blocked him.
Yeah.
All you Memphis people. No, I'm kidding.
Right. Like, we don't know what those are.
We don't know what those really mean. We're just playing.
No. We're just glad that the photo took.
Yeah. But Holly, I will ask Jamie again what she's gonna do. And I mean, what would y'all rather do? Honestly.
I like the brown jewelry. I mean,
I can be okay with like a plum purple color.
Now a plum purple versus red. Which one's easier to find?
Purple. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it would be kind of fun to just.
I want Suzanne to mail all of us one.
Like it would be fun to like. Kim, I think your umbrella is big enough to have your own color. Don't you? Or do you not want to?
No, I mean, that's fine if you guys want to. I mean,
Jamie might feel left out. Do you think she will?
I don't know.
I don't think it matters. I mean, not to be bitchy. I would tell Jamie that. It's like, well, we wanted to do our own thing, you know? My mom is beeping. I don't know why.
He might be out.
Okay. Oh, maybe so.
Black and white or navy and green. Yeah. That's what I was kind of thinking.
Seriously, every day. Like, it's bad. I need new clothes.
Anyway, some new colors.
I'm listening.
That's what Jamie had kind of said, though, was like either a black or a gray, or she said pink. I'm like, I'm not telling everybody.
Ooh, no, that's like red.
Not going to happen. And that's, I was kind of like, well, maybe gray would be cool because then everybody could dress it up with something different, different jewelry. And to me, I just love gray. Like, that's just, I love gray. So that would
Can we do our own, like, color of gray? Like, dark gray or?
Like whatever shade of gray or silver or whatever. I mean, wear silver sequins for all I care. Like, you can go to the prom if you want.
Well, I think if you did like all the jewelry matching, like if it was like gray and then like everyone did like pink jewelry, that might not look as bad. But yeah, I don't think people are gonna find like a pink dress.
No, that's just awful to me.
I mean, maybe in, like Miami, but.
Well, if everybody did gray and then did like pink accents for Wildfire Empire or purple for Delta Fire.
That's a good idea.
For the
person that's not coming.
I know.
Way to go, Stacy.
That's a good idea, though.
On your eyes.
I like that. Yeah, so I guess that's something we need to talk about more. But I will message Jamie again too and see what she's thinking.
Yeah.
Red's just really hard to find and really hard to wear and really hard to wear again. So I hate to say, go buy a red dress, So, alrighty. Anybody else have any last comments, questions, anything?
What's the Success Club prize this month? I haven't even looked at that.
I think it's another webinar.
Oh.
Isn't it John C. Maxwell?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. And then everybody got their registration or whatever, and for the team leader for the Diesel Nation.
Mm-hmm. I need to get the guest ticket, but.
Yeah, when I did it, there was only 130 spots left.
Yeah.
It's going fast.
It was going really fast. Yeah, so I'm going to do that right now.
What else are there? Oh, look at Stacy's cat, y'all.
Oh,
so cute.
It's a little orange kitty.
Is there any other upcoming stuff. I mean, we've got that team-wide Shanti group starting on Monday.
That's what else I was gonna say. Yeah. So Sean Week, obviously. Whoa, where'd y'all go? Okay, Sean Week's coming up. I'm gonna pull up my calendar.
Crackers.
My Facebook's going crazy right now. Yeah, so Sean Week's coming up on the 12th. Diamond Call on the 14th. I'm doing on the 19th. I'm doing a summer fitish challenge, following off of what Britt Griffin did. If any of you guys like want to jump in or want to add people or whatever, like that's totally fine. But it's going to be a new group. So, and then Suzanne and I were talking about a coaching sneak peek or happy hour or something on the 26th. So just to kind of mark that on your calendars for something that's coming up at the end of the month.
And I randomly decided in a few minutes ago that I'm going to do a 3-day Beachbody performance group just as an information group. So that's on the 26th too. So if you guys want in there, because I feel like I use the hell out of those products.
Yeah.
And I barely sell them.
Yeah.
So I want to like get some people hopped up on Energize. So if you want to do that group, just let me know.
And it'll be good to target like athletes, you know,
Athletes.
people work out hard all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna invite a lot of people that are just like personal trainers, and then which I do know a lot of, you know, athletes and stuff. So I'm just gonna target those kind of people.
Yeah,
and then hopefully, I mean, you may not want to do a Beachbody program because you run a marathon every day, but you may want some Energize or some Recover. So that's what I'm going to focus on. So it'll have like, you do the sampler pack and then it'll be like information on what the ingredients are, what the benefits are. And then at the end of the day, we'll discuss the product that we tried and like tell our experience with it. Kind of. So
And there's new yoga retreat. There's new ones like specifically for cycling and running.
Oh, nice.
So you could offer that too.
that's a good idea.
Did y'all see that girl's comment about germs from me doing my yoga?
Yes. Emily
Yes.
Pomeroy. I remember her.
I gotta go look at this.
I don't care about germs.
Like that's the last thing. I washed my hands. I'm good. MRSA, Suzanne. You're like, what?
I'm not at her anyway.
It's so typical of who it came from.
She used one of my returns last month and lost some of my SC points. It's like, stop commenting on my stuff. I'm mad.
Right. I'm unfriending you in just a minute.
I love your response though.
Thank
That's
you.
the funny part. I don't care about germs. I wash my hands and use sanitizer. I'm good.
And to have a super strong immune system because I drink Shakeology every day.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, I didn't tell you that I had my forehead on the floor and I was breathing all the germs.
Like really, she goes to MRSA. It's not like you're licking the floor while you're doing yoga. What's wrong with people?
Oh
So
my
ridiculous.
I'm in the orthopedic section.
You went to high school with us, didn't she?
Yes. Remember Emily Pomeroy?
I think, yeah.
I don't remember her, but
Well, I'm not going to say the other one, but you know, she's kind of similar to one of those.
oh.
We had at the bit. Yeah. Just,
Mm.
yeah.
Well, anyways.
Right.
Cheers to that one.
Yeah. Good.
Well, and that one other thing is I feel like everybody on these calls are doing really well with some team support. Let's like really vamp it up because June and July and August can be like huge months or they can be like really crappy. So I mean, let's really support the heck out of each other the next few months because we're going to have a high during July and then August will be really good and then September and October are going to come around and that is where I fail. I mean, me personally. So if you are consistent and give up and we all support each other. We'll go into the holidays good to go.
And it's part of this. You're frozen, Suzanne, with this crazy look on your face. It's funny. Oh, you're back now. It's part of the highs and lows of, the whole yearly cycle thing. But it's weird, especially for those of you that haven't been to Summit yet. You get to Summit and it's like this crazy high, and you come back and it's like you have so much that you think you have to do, and you forget to do all the really important stuff, which is talking to people and inviting people, because you think you have to do all this other stuff. And it's like, it just falls flat for some reason. For some reason, every year after Summit, everybody completely goes. So I don't want y'all to do that. Like, don't get overwhelmed in July at Summit, and, just like keep your head in the game, like focused on what you actually need to do, and we can implement all the other stuff that we learn throughout the year. But yeah, just to piggyback on what Suzanne was saying, because it's a high and a low for sure. And the couple of months after Summit are always hard.
Yeah, and you cram so much information up in your brain, and it's like, I need to do this, I need to do that. No, you do what turns you on, not what turns somebody else on because it works for them. Because that's why it works for them, is because it turns them on, and you can do it. I learned that the hard way. I don't do spreadsheets. I can't do it. Sorry.
And I like, Shalene talked about this in some training that I listened to forever ago, before like my first or second Summit. I think it was my first Summit, actually. Go with, a brand new notebook and leave the first 5 pages completely blank. Don't start taking your notes or whatever, or your computer, however you do it. Like, leave yourself a space at the very beginning of your notebook and write down your action items, So if you're in a talk or whatever, a training session, take your notes in the back. And if something really, really speaks to you that you want to implement, like as soon as you get home, write that down in the beginning as an action item. Don't write everything there. So that you go home with like a list of maybe 5 things that you really want to implement within the next couple of months, and you don't go home with a list of 50 things that you want to implement and you never do any of them. So I thought that was, for me, a really good takeaway. Kind of helps me stay organized while I'm at Summit and know like the true things I want to focus on. And another thing that I always like to say is know like what areas of your business you need to work on. If you rock at challenge groups already, don't go into Summit thinking, oh, I need to learn 800 new ways to rock a challenge group. You already rock your challenge group. Go learn about recruiting or something instead. Like, focus on what it is that you need to focus on and that you need to work on. And yeah, we're all going to hear a lot of the same trainings, no matter which hall we picked, but put more weight on some of those talks than others for you personally, if that makes any sense. So
yeah, perfect.
Because it's a ton of information, and your brain is gonna like explode, and you're gonna be so overwhelmed, but so excited, like all at the same time. So
yes,
you have a strategy.
Cool.
I'm excited.
Is it
Today.
Yay!
Oh. Alrighty. Well, we've been on here for a while, so unless anybody has any other questions, we'll call it a night. Oh, there's something in chat. Hang on. Let me see what that is.
Oh, Suzanne.
You mean you want us all to like each other's posts?
Yes, Holly, that's what I mean. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, like you always do. I mean, I feel like sometimes it slacks off a little, and I think that leading into all of what we're about to go into, it'll be really important, you know? So, I mean, I don't know what else to say.
On that note, though, how many of you guys use the different friends lists on Facebook?
I started it.
That's a good way.
Keep up with it.
And I usually don't keep up with it either, but that's a good way. I do have one list of all my personal sponsored coaches, and I need to make a point of just scrolling through that feed, once a night and at least liking everybody's stuff.
I forgot about that, and that's when, it was a lot easier. I spent less time on Facebook when I had that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good, yeah.
That's what people ask me all the time. Did you see this post? Did you see this post? I'm like, no. I never scroll my news feed.
I know, that's how, if I don't like you guys' stuff, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's because I try not to scroll the newsfeed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't go in there at all. I look at my notifications, and that's it.
Yeah. I don't even look at notifications. There's too many.
Yeah, because there's that it resets itself after it gets to 60 or 80 something. Kim, I'm sure you know. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even look at that. And I just go into each group individually. And so I'll see the new stuff in every group. So I go into Delta Fire, I go into my challenge groups, I go into all my groups, but I don't go to notifications or to my news feed. So that's where I think having one of those close friends lists with all of us, and all of your personal coaches, for your teams.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Is a really good idea.
That would be number one on that list, is to have that list.
Yeah.
And then putting my challenge groups on my home screen on my phone has really helped, because now I don't even have to scroll through Facebook at all. I can just go right into my groups, and I don't even have to look at it,
Mm-hmm.
which is that's been huge. Time saver.
I don't know how to do that.
You don't have a Samsung though, do you?
No. I think we talked about this once before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think Kim figured it out.
I think there's
I have an iPhone.
Yeah, I think
What?
there's can you do a Facebook groups app or something?
It's a group app.
And I think you can have your groups on your phone, not within Facebook. So you don't have to go into Facebook, kind of like you can do with your pages.
I was going to say, there's a pages manager. That's where I have my clinic Facebook page.
Yeah, but I think there's one like that for groups as well.
It's just a groups app that you can put on there, and you can add your challenge groups to, or your groups to that app. So you only have to put in groups, and you don't have to go on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, if you have a Samsung, you just go into your group, and then you go into info, and you just scroll down a little bit, and it just says add to home screen, and it puts my group photo right on my home screen.
Oh.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, nurse.
All right, my mom's gonna go to the restroom, so I'm gonna get off.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not gonna watch that.
No. All right, y'all have
look
a
at that.
good-
There it is. Add to home screen.
Nice.
Cool.
I've got tape, Mom. I have tape. I have tape.
Thanks, you guys, for tuning in. It was awesome to just chit chat. Honestly, I really liked this. It's nice not to have it super structured sometimes. So, anyway, I'll post things in the team page that we talked about. And if I forget something, remind me. So, all right.
Hey, and y'all let me know if y'all need in any of those groups I mentioned. Bye.
All right. Good night, guys.